You
I
were
think
so confident you were good.
I think we're just both delirious.
Yeah.
Or at least I am.
I love how it's been all of 5 days of NHL hockey.
We both had a lot to do
Maybe.
this week though. Like,
I'm ready to go to bed.
yeah.
I'm ready to be like, okay. Also, I feel like it gives me the serotonin, like the adrenaline of like the first week of school. And then it's like syllabus week. It's so cool. We're back. And then it's like, oh, we're back. Just kidding. And that's where I am. Like Sunday scaries, but like
Well,
realizing this is full blown, we're in it.
especially because it was like
0 to 100.
a few games, 14 games, 0 games, 16 games, 1 game. Like,
Literally.
and then also, at least for me, like I was covering Islanders and Flyers both days, and they were happening at the same time both
Yeah,
days.
the non all the games being scheduled all at the same time in every single time zone. Like again, stagger them a little bit. Just a little.
Like
You'd
a
be helping so
6:30, a
many people.
6:45, a 7. What?
Is a motorcycle?
That was loud. You're
I know that was really.
inside.
I know but the window's open on that side, but and the road's like right over there. That was really loud. It kind of scared me, but we're fine.
Um, I,
Don't worry,
hockey's
we have
back.
one more. One more. Although I thought there was more of them. There's only one more 16 game day, and it's on a Wednesday
I
at
thought
the
there
end
were
of this
two
month.
more.
No, there's only one. There's a million and 10 15 game days,
Um,
but there's only two 16 days,
okay.
16 game days, and they're both in the same month
Whatever.
because hockey
Is that
or
the official
NHL.
Frozen Frenzy?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
ESPN's. Oh, sorry, it's a Tuesday still.
Okay. Hockey's
We're
back.
getting there.
Roll the intro. What's going on with Luke and the
Is
Devils?
Pauline retiring
What
soon?
book is that?
Did you see the new Kraken jersey?
Three-peat?
Was that the goal of the year?
16 million?
Who's gonna win the Norris
The Isles are
Trophy?
having fun again?
Did you read the new Elsie Silver
Will
novel?
the Sabres ever make the
Did anyone
playoffs?
beat Ovi's
Give
record?
me a new book rep.
Who got traded?
Will Matthews bounce
Did
back?
Tampa get back on top?
This is Read Between the Blue Lines,
A hockey podcast.
where our brains are filled with endless stat lines
Rosters.
and a list of books to read,
Tune in every Monday for a deep dive in the game we love.
and the books we can't shut up about. Um,
Hockey's
like,
back. That
I
is a true statement.
it is. I feel like so much has happened and nothing has happened at the same time. And I
Yeah.
think
You said
that
my
if
brain
you,
is so broken because I went to the TikTok song. I'm not gonna say it because usually it's a song I only hear on TikTok.
what TikTok song?
I don't even know the name of it. It's just it's
How does
fine.
it
We'll move
go?
on to it. All I know is that it's at the same damn time, but it's like
Oh, the
those are the
two
only
bad
words.
bitches at the
Yeah,
same damn
I don't
time
even know
at the
those words
same.
behind it.
I
I only
only
know
ever
those
see
words.
it in reference to like,
It's always in edits.
yes,
That's what but like
yes.
I only ever hear the if you even want to call it the chorus, but you said that and I was like my brain just immediately was like, yeah.
Yeah.
TikTok audio. Anyway,
If you want a more coherent recap of what happened in the first week of hockey, you should go to our website. If you want the shit show, please keep listening.
it's just talking. Yeah. You are right though. It feels like a lot happened, but not a lot actually happened.
Just like so many people scored first goals last, like so many.
Yeah. Also again, I feel this is like the first week's always kind of like I don't want to say getting back into it, but so much is happening where again you have all the debuts and all the firsts, and then it's like once you kind of get into it, it's more normal. But like I feel like every day there was 5 million things of the same like thing happening.
Yes,
It's just like
ma'am.
yeah, a lot right out of the gate.
Things I want to talk about include the trio in Pittsburgh,
Mhm.
the Rangers, because what the fuck?
It's like a normal yeah.
Matthew Schaefer,
Mhm.
um, And there was something on the west side of things, and I don't remember what it
I was gonna
was.
say I don't know where you were going.
You might have posted about it. Please hold.
I don't know. I'm trying to think. I don't know. Team wise, do you even remember if it was team, player?
Oh, I wanted to talk about Quinn. Those were the things I
Um,
wanted to address
okay,
today.
easy enough.
I wanted to address the college hockey
Address.
thing. I did not have time to look into it, so we can talk about
Oh,
that
you can
next
come back.
week.
Season's not over. Far from
I know.
over.
Yeah, no, no.
We
It
got
just
time.
started. I will
Plenty of it.
say on the college hockey front, Ivy League doesn't start until like a month after the NCAA season starts.
That's crazy.
Yes. So I like kind of forgot the NCAA season started until the other day, and then I was like, "Oh, I'm behind."
I love how you said that because last week I worked the Penn State game and you're like, yeah. And I was like, yeah, wait, that was a real game.
No, no, no.
Like,
I like knew it by then. It was just more like
oh, it didn't
it
like
started.
process.
Well, I texted you probably 3 days after puck drop on the NCAA season, and I was like, I want to write an article before the season starts.
I don't remember that, but I'm sure you did.
No, I
Oh,
definitely
wait,
did because I
yes, I
looked
did.
back
Yeah,
at
yeah,
it the
yeah.
next day and I went, the season started
You
already.
can still write it.
I know, but I just like in my head,
That's
I
where
was
I
like, I
feel like the
have more
time,
time.
again, it felt like we were like so far away from everything, and then all of a sudden it was all here. And I was like, oh, okay, sure, fine, whatever.
I don't like, I feel like October is going so slow and so fast at the same time,
Yes.
and I'm like a wee bit terrified.
I can't, I'm still like mind boggled that we're in October. Like,
Yeah. I'm
it's a little wild.
annoyed. Why doesn't it feel like fall? Like I'm
I
not
want to say
getting
the logical answer, but
No, but even on
today,
the days where it was like I just like my brain is not falling. Like I keep trying to
yeah,
watch like Halloween Town and like Scream and
we've
like
had
the
a
movie. I
couple
just
of
keep
like the nice, cozy, cool fall days, but then they were followed by like 4 80-degree days, and now it's raining. And I was like, I didn't even get to like really enjoy it. And now it's like
No,
the
and then it's gonna be freezing when it stops
yes,
raining.
that's what I mean. So it's not even like real fall. Like it was like we got like 3 days of it being like perfect, and
Well,
that was it.
also I wanted to plan like a foliage trip and I feel
Aw, that's
like
cute.
I don't.
You could definitely still do that. I don't think a lot of the trees have changed yet, like fully.
I know, I meant for us though, but like I never asked you to take a day off of work. And then, oh my God, dude, I got, not to put anyone on blast, but I got asked on a date this week and he was like, "What are you doing this weekend?" And I was like, "I might be free on Sunday." And he's like,
Valid.
"What do I have to do to make that might turn into like I will be?" And I was like, "It's my only day off. I'm gonna need you to like make me like I'm gonna have to really want to go on a date with you."
Yeah, this is my
Um,
only single day off.
I was like, I have
That's so
hockey
funny.
every day this week, in addition to my full-time job and also commuting to fucking New Jersey.
Yeah,
Like, I don't know. Give me
that's
a minute.
that's so funny. It's my only day. So real. I can't.
I was
I
like, I don't
can't.
have days off anymore. Like,
That's so real.
I don't think people
I just use my days
understand.
off. Like people are like, "Oh, what are you doing? Like, do you like relax?" I'm like, "No, I use my days off to do other stuff because I don't have time to do it with my full-time job." And then like I'll take days off to go to hockey games for the fun of it, like because
But
I'm not
that's,
working.
but that's,
And I'm like,
but the problem is that I like today was a day off for me, except like it's not because like not that the podcast is work, but like the podcast is kind of work.
we still have to like sit down and do it. So like,
Yes.
yes,
And so I was like, great, I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna clean. Like, I'm like so far behind on like my day-to-day life stuff
yeah,
because
I
hockey
feel
came in
that.
and like hit me in the face.
That's what I mean. I'm like,
And then like the next 3 weeks are absolutely insane for me. And
you
I didn't do anything today because it was gloomy and rainy, and I was like,
know what? But
snuggle
see,
with a
as you should.
blanket.
I was gonna say, did you read?
No.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I'm
But
gonna say it's
then
like the nice reading weather.
I can't even like we have a day off tomorrow because it's a federal holiday. Except no, I don't. I have hockey.
Oh, I was gonna say it is. The only holidays I get off are American Thanksgiving and Christmas
Yeah.
Day. So,
No, it's a
like, my friends are always like, "What do you mean you don't get all these?" I'm like, if hockey's played on that day, I have work. Like, I don't get off. I get off Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and American Thanksgiving, and that's it.
well also
Every
it's a
other day is free. It's open.
the Islanders have a
Goodbye.
matinee.
Dang, I forgot some. That just like low key ruined my day.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Actually, like I'm working the late show tomorrow, so it kind of makes it easier for me because then like I don't have to watch 5 million things at the same time. But
I also fully was convinced that Coda was this weekend and then it wasn't this weekend and then
no,
I
it's
was
next
very
weekend or
upset.
this
Yeah.
weekend.
Yeah.
I also feel like you would have known. Like I also have that fear where I'm like, oh my god, I missed it. I had one last week where I woke up and I was like, oh my god, I just missed the whole race. Like what happened? And it wasn't even a day that a race would have been happening on.
Dude, I had an insane dream last night that you were in. I need to tell you about it. It was about like a draft lottery type of situation.
As I worked I worked the draft lottery this year too. What the heck?
Yeah,
Anyway,
I will tell you
I'm sad.
later because no one needs to hear
Oh,
about it because it was so long.
I had a
Um,
dream, like also kind of hockey related the other night. I woke up fully, like when you like dream and you fully convince yourself that it was like real.
mhm.
I woke up, I don't even remember what day it was. It was sometime this week. And like fully convinced myself, I woke up and Marc-Andre Fleury was like had signed a long-term contract with the Penguins to play again. And I was like, "Oh my god, why was I not woken up? Like I like missed all this stuff." I woke up and I was like, "Girl, that's not real." But I know, and I like fully convinced myself, and I was half out of sleep that I was like, "I need to get up. I need to talk about this. Like this happened." And then I was like, "No, actually, that didn't happen." But I convinced myself for a very good amount of time that it was, and I thought it was funny. I was like, the fact that I'm dreaming about something like that happening, and then I'm like, "Wait,
Yeah.
I can
No,
never escape. I can
this is
never
not a dream
escape."
that anyone else needs to like
Okay,
hear the
I'm ready
40
for it.
minute spiel of, but I'll tell you later.
I'm so
Um,
interested now. Okay. I'll remember that because I don't want you to forget. I want to hear about it.
okay.
Anyway.
I was gonna text you this morning, but you were like already out and about by the time that I woke up, so I didn't want to
Oh,
send you like a 20-minute voice memo
I would have
explaining.
listened to it. Like,
I know.
anybody want to hear Mackenzie's dream about
No,
me?
God,
Or
no. Fuck
about
no.
me in it?
You were just a main character in the dream. It's okay.
That's iconic.
Um,
Okay.
I need sleep.
That's insane. We're both very much running on fumes. And the weather's icky and gloomy, which does not make me want
Not
to do
helping.
anything.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So
I told Brianna the dream, guys, just so everyone knows.
someone's gonna bring that up. They're gonna be like, could you share?
No. I mean, I
You're like,
could.
well,
It's not like it's inappropriate or anything. It's just like batch. It was like a melatonin dream, except I didn't take melatonin.
like yours, yeah. It was
Um,
crazy.
I just was exhausted last night. I didn't go to
Which
bed
also
until like
happened.
3 o'clock in the morning, which is my bad. But
Anyway,
okay, so what did I say I wanted? Okay, so the Penguins, the trio,
yes,
20
yes.
years.
Woo! Which is literally insane.
I just like that's so long.
That is all but 5 years of my life,
Yeah, I was gonna say it's
which
most of
is
our lives.
like, for that's like I started kindergarten when Sidney Crosby made his debut in the NHL, which is like mind blowing. But also like the fact that like there's three of them that have played that long together for that long is or that long together in one spot, like
Yeah.
same
And
team,
like no one's
whatever.
gotten traded. But then like that's what makes me sad though,
Wow,
is like
I know. This is why I can't like I love sports and they make me so happy, but then I'm like, you're gonna rip my heart out. And that's not even intentional. Cause like I get so attached. And it's like, how can you not be
I've I've
emotional about it? We have some time to get there.
a slight okay. I don't have
We're
anything
going
to like necessarily say about them. I just wanted to like give them their flowers because like that's insane. And also like that Crosby Malkin, no, was it Malkin?
I don't know what you're gonna say,
The
so I would
Crosby
say,
goal
but
from the season opener where
that
he was
was
down on a
Dino,
knee.
I think. Yeah. Yeah, the crazy where he
Fucking
we watched like 10 replays of
sickening.
10 different angles, and I was like, every single time. I was like, are you all watching this? Like, are
Well,
we okay here? Like,
it's
this is crazy.
it's
That is
hard
the
because
most
I'm sitting there as a Rangers fan, like super upset because like that was a horrible showing and
yeah,
paid way too much money to sit and watch nothing. Um, but I'm like watching because also I feel like we're getting to the point where it's like you never know when the last time you might see Sid play is.
yeah.
Um,
I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
so I've been like thinking about it a lot and I'm like, God, I'm gonna miss him.
Yeah, it's not my favorite
No,
like thought ever,
no, sir.
but I think he should just like play forever.
Yeah.
Like, sorry,
Listen, if my grandpa can still
I
skate
don't
at
make
84, I
rules.
think that Sid can. So just keep going.
Absolutely.
Just make
You
him
don't have
like
to
fourth
play
line, give him
like
2 minutes.
yeah, like a couple of shifts a night. Backup goalie it. He always wanted to be a goalie, I think that was the whole thing. So there you go. E-bug.
I hope when he retires, he like opens up a hair salon or something. Isn't that what he wanted to do was cut hair?
Yes, but like that's no, I think he wanted to be a firefighter. There's a
I
lot of things. There's like he said a million things about like
That's
what he would have
valid.
done. But that's such I that does sound familiar though. I don't remember why he would have like where he said that. But like could you imagine how like
So funny.
it'd be so normal, but people would be like, "Wait a second.
Go get your
You
hair
look
cut by
familiar."
Sidney Crosby.
That's just it's wild. It's so crazy.
Um, I just yeah, like with like Kopitar retiring too, and
I
like
know.
it's like you never know. It's just getting
I
sad.
don't like it. Again, I've said it a million times, but like the fact that we're in that point where players that you've watched play for a majority of your life are now like ending or nearing the end of their career, it's not my favorite.
Well,
I don't like it.
it's a similar thing, and it's a good transition into the Rangers topic is Chris Kreider. Like the amount of times where during
You
the
know
home
what?
opener where I was like, we could have used Kreider. Like that would have gone in if
My
we had Kreids.
my least favorite thing last night when I was like keeping track of every single game.
You made me cry with your little tweet, Missy. So
I was gonna
that's for
say,
you.
for anybody who doesn't know, because I'm a nerd and I keep track of all these things at work, and now it's just part of my brain. Um, Chris Kreider had like as a Ranger, he tied the franchise record for the most power play goals scored with 116. And so like if he was still a Ranger, he would have absolutely broken that record. Okay. For those of you who don't know, he was traded to the Anaheim Ducks in the offseason. So he now plays in Anaheim. And last night he fittingly scored his first goal with the Ducks on the power play. And my brain, everybody in the control room with me was like, oh my God, like a lot of people I work with are Rangers or Devils fans, which makes sense because I am in New Jersey.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, oh my God, how upsetting is that? And I was like, to make it worse, that would have been a franchise record if he was still with the Rangers.
Which
I hurt my
is
heart thinking the same thing, but it's fine.
speaking of records, I sent you that record that Mika broke last night. And I was like, why does that
Yes,
number just feel so low? So Mika got his 251st goal, and so that's the eighth most in franchise history.
correct.
Why
Wait, you mean
does
like the number like on the
why does
franchise list or his goal total?
the goal total feel so
Because
low?
that's his goals with the Rangers.
No, I understand that.
Like
But I'm
the list
saying,
wise?
yeah, for that to be the eighth
Oh,
most in Rangers history feels
because there aren't a lot of
like
like
lifetime
the
Rangers.
that and like the list like the highest scoring Ranger ever has 406 goals. So like
I know, I just
the
that feels
number isn't
so
that big.
little
Yes, it it does.
in my head. I don't know. I
I
just
mean,
was like,
like
wow. Because then
if
when
he
you look at
scores 30, wait, but
Kreider's,
if he scores like yeah, if he scores like 30 goals this season, he'll be right behind Kreider. Like he'll move up that fast.
Because if you look at
But
Kreider having 116 power play goals, I'm like, that just, but I love that it was a shorty, and it made
yeah,
me want to cry. And I saw
I
so many
know.
memes of like summer on the East Coast, and it's just like Mika like kicking and giggle, like kicking his feet and giggling about. And
It makes me so upset,
I do not think the
like
Rangers
thinking
should have
about it.
gotten rid of Kreider, and I think that their net front presence is going to be a severe problem this season.
Yeah.
I'm also very confused because the team was like black and white between Tuesday and Thursday.
Yes. And I have like no explanation except for the fact that I guess it's the Sabres. And like you are gonna look like a better team
But then
against the Sabres
even
because it's the Sabres.
but then even against the Pens, who they
No,
got
they were like,
crushed by on
yeah,
Tuesday.
they did the crushing,
It's-
but I don't know. That's why I'm kind of like I don't want to say I'm like relying on it, but like it's so hard to be able to tell like what you're gonna get from that team.
Yeah.
Like you can't like there's no expectation to be like they're gonna be like they're gonna look this way for the rest of the season because they absolutely are not gonna look like that way, and you
No.
never know what you're gonna get, which is a very mixed bag of them,
I will
but also makes
say
it confusing.
the thing that I don't think I was expecting to hear from any of the hockey players' mouths last night was talking to the Caps players about like the loss to the Bruins, and they're like, yeah, it was probably just like first game nerves. And I'm like, you're allowed to have those? This is your
I mean,
job.
like
What do you
you also
mean?
kind of have to like the gelling though of like I know there's preseason, but like you never really run a full lineup in preseason, and then
Yeah.
like if somebody's injured in preseason or just starts playing in the regular, like there's a lot of things that you don't really get to work out until like the first game that counts, which kind of sucks because then you have to like you have a repercussion. No, is that the right word?
I don't know.
Nope, not consequence. Maybe consequence is what I'm looking for. Like if you mess up or you're learning how to do something, like in a real game, it matters and you
Yeah.
don't get to figure it out. But I also wouldn't enjoy having to do that. But like I think I texted you when I got home because I was working a very weird show on opening night. And I got home and I watched like the second half of the Rangers game and I was like blinking to try and stay alive because it was so bad. But then like
No,
the
dude,
next two, it was like, wow, wait, this looks actually okay.
I
The
was
first one was
there
really bad.
and I was struggling to literally the
Yeah,
loudest crowd pop that happened at MSG on Tuesday. So mind you, it's their centennial season. They have new jerseys. It's supposed to be this like brand new
whole
and
thing.
improved
Yes.
team. The loudest crowd pop that the entire game had was Aaron Judge's home run that they showed on the Jumbotron.
That's so sad. But
Yeah.
also again, like that not does not surprise me at all. Like one bit.
So yeah.
I'm keeping my expectations low. That's all I gotta say.
No, same here.
They're on the floor so
They're
that when they
like,
do better than they're supposed to, I can be like, wow. And I
exactly.
won't get disappointed when they don't do that.
Yes, yes.
So,
I will still be disappointed because that's just like my
well,
nature, but
yes.
like, yes, I
But
understand.
like I will make it I'm trying to make it as less like alleviated as much as I can going into it on the hope that they prove me wrong.
I wonder if like the
But
nerves got to them as well, but I kind of want to be like,
I also
you're
like
not
I don't
allowed
know.
to have those.
Yeah, I don't know how you feel about it, but I think especially that first night, I really didn't notice it too. Oh, we got a special guest. Hold on. He's gonna come through.
Hi, bestie. There's a cat walking in front of
I
Brianna's
am
camera.
yeah, I'm cat sitting and he is
He's
deciding,
been
whoa.
good for the first half of this,
He was. I think he's just annoyed that I'm not. Don't press the button, please.
which is funny
Okay.
because he didn't like you a week ago.
He did, yes, and now I think he's like, wow, you're the only human being here, so I have to like tolerate you.
Well, that was when I
Um,
was dog sitting, it was the same thing where like
really?
he did not want anything to do with me. He was crying the whole time. And then like the third night he was like,
Oh wait.
I guess this
Okay.
is
Okay.
fine. You're feeding me.
You're keeping me alive. Um, multiple people, going back to what we were saying, sorry,
Yeah.
we got interrupted. Um, a few players that had got hurt in preseason don't exactly look like themselves and or
Yes.
better from said injuries in the offseason or
I don't
preseason.
think Miller should be playing
Yes.
currently.
And so I think that's a whole other thing where it's like, why are we playing players that obviously are not at full health this early on when like you a whole other issue. But yes, I you guys can see this cat. He's just chilling.
Speaking
What?
of Millers,
Yeah.
Keandre just still wants to be a forward down in Carolina. Um,
Wait, you want to know the funniest thing is that like the next night, did the Rangers play the next night? No. Or was it Thursday? No, it was Thursday.
they played Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and they're
So
currently
Thursday,
playing.
when like everybody else opened their season pretty much, um, it was one of those things where I was like, oh my God, like I specifically, and again, this is like part of my job, like I very much remember where everybody like comes and goes team wise. And so that night, Keandre scored two goals in Carolina, and then Filipino scored 2 goals in Vancouver. And I was like, guys, look what we had. And we just said, see you later. So
I
it's one of those things where I'm like, wait a second, that was
we've talked about this like ad nauseum, or at least I have, of Miller has a decent hockey sense. I'm talking about Keandre Miller.
yes.
But like he should have been a forward. I don't know at what point in his
I say,
career.
why? Do we know why he ended up playing defense?
No, I
Like, did
I don't
someone be
know at
like, you'd be
least.
really good at that? But like, I
I
feel like he would be
understand
better
it
as a forward.
from I understand it from the perspective of like he when he's at the top of his game
Yeah,
is good at blocking, is good at hitting. He has a large body. It's a good physical presence. But I feel like that's like making Rempe a defender, and I feel like that's just not
yeah,
ever, or like I just feel like it's not the type of player that he is.
I agree.
And
That
like
makes a lot
that
of
style
sense.
of defense didn't work for what the Rangers wanted to build.
Yeah,
Um, Also, I will say that I was hearing some breakdowns of like the Rangers want to play like a certain style of defensive game, and like it made more sense, and I was like, I still don't like it. Um,
not a fan.
but I think Key's style of play fits very well in Florida.
They don't
We'll
need anybody
see.
else.
No, we'll see how
I'm so sorry to
long
them.
it works for the Canes, and like maybe that'll be the difference maker for the Canes come playoffs
Yeah,
this year.
like
Who
I
knows?
know we say it every year that they do the same thing over and over again, and that might be it. But I
Yeah.
can't. Like, we'll see. As simple
Yeah.
as that.
So on the other part of New York, the
The other
Islanders
part of New York.
are throwing a pie in my face because I was like, I think they're gonna do well this season, and they're like, we're 0-2. Um,
The other people at work that are, again, tri-state area love for me,
yes.
but the other half that is not a Rangers or Devils fans are Islanders fans, and I'm always like, it's gonna be so great, like everybody's fine, like everybody's healthy and like whatever. And then they're like, we watched the game last night, 95% of it, and they're like, this is actually garbage. This is so bad. And I was like, I don't know what to tell. I'm really sorry. I
The
was
thing is,
like, what
it's
to
not
say?
that bad.
No, but it
And
could
you
be
can
better.
tell the difference now that Lou isn't there.
Yeah.
Um, Schaefer makes Barzell look slow though.
I saw a point last night that like the two of them, yes, that point, but the two of them, the way that they skate and how fast they are, make the rest of the team look like they don't know how
Yes.
to skate.
Yes.
Like genuinely, they have never played hockey in their life before. And I'm like,
But
yeah, that's
especially
actually
Schaefer and Mayfield together is kind of funny because I'm like,
why would
okay,
they do that?
okay.
Like,
Um,
your face. That's a choice. That is a choice.
it's choice.
It's a
I
choice.
still strongly believe that they have potential, but I don't want to talk about the Islanders. I want to talk about Matthew Schaefer and the fact that I am so concerned in game too.
Oh my
He's
God.
already been giving the Quinn Hughes treatment.
Oh
Why
yeah.
did that 18-year-old boy have a 24-minute ice time? Literally, one of his breaks, I think I
Nobody
said
else
it to
can play
you,
defense.
he got on the bench and then got off the bench.
No one else. They said, you know what? You can play it the best. You can play all the defense. You can carry it. No one
But
else has
somehow
to do
he
their
only
job.
had one blocked shot last night, which was also insane.
But like that time is crazy
I also didn't realize that
for
the entire time, so Schaefer scored his first goal last night. That was reviewed ad nauseum.
so long.
We thought it was being reviewed for goaltender interference.
No, I don't even know why they reviewed it.
The hand pass.
Well, like I knew that, but like when they said it, but like initially I was like, why are we looking at it? I don't understand. And
We
then they're
did
like,
not
this is it.
understand it was a hand pass review until after the game.
That makes sense. I
Um,
was, yeah.
it like I could not have understood where there was a hand pass that was seen. I'm just like concerned for the longevity of his and he's
Yes.
like pressure is a privilege. I'm so happy to be doing it, but I'm like you're gonna
But
start seeing the
also
horrors
like
soon.
we've seen I was gonna say Quinn Hughes is like the example because that is what he does of playing 25 minutes a night and then like that's I don't say makes you more prone to injury, but like literally
Yeah.
you are playing the defense for the entire team all the time.
Well,
And it becomes a
especially
lot.
because he's like they're both on like the smaller side.
Yeah, and like I hate the I know it's always a factor, but like being that young and like you still have so much of a career ahead of you, you don't want to mess something up
Yeah.
so early on that will affect it. And
He's
I would hope
also
a coach is aware
yeah.
of that, but
He's
you
also
know,
the fastest skater on the team and has one of the hardest shots.
yeah. So also like there's a lot of things to be utilizing here.
Which like so happy for the Islanders and that fan base and like you got a great player. Um but also we had talked about this after the draft of like the type of team the Islanders seem to be building and the type of hockey that they have played the first two games does not equate to that style of hockey.
No,
And obviously those prospects aren't up yet, and so like we haven't gotten there yet, but it's just very interesting to
it
see
is. It is.
thought process versus on ice execution. And I still have decently high hopes for the team. Losing two games does not make or break a
No, and I
Stanley
also
Cup
think like
title run.
no.
And
And
not that I thought they were going for the cup this year anyway, but like just getting to the playoffs and feeling comfortable.
yes. Yeah. Again, there's still time.
Yeah.
I still think there's a better like they have a leg up on a couple teams in the Metro. So I don't want to say don't worry about it, but
The
like it
Flyers being
seems,
one of
yeah,
them.
it's fine.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about Quinn?
Yeah. First off, I think it's so funny. Someone made a point last night. Everybody who was ish complaining about Luke getting paid. We never said this on here. He got paid $9 million a year
Mm-hmm.
for the next 7, including this season, obviously. But everybody was like, "Oh my God, again, this is my brain trying to be like the cap changes every year, and like a $9 million contract was what a $6 or $7 million contract was like 3 years ago.
Like when
So
Quinn
long,
signed.
yes. Long story short, Luke is getting paid the most money out of him, Jack, and Quinn. Quinn gets paid the least because he signed his contract like 4 years
The
ago now.
earliest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and so that's why he makes the least amount of money.
Yeah.
But someone made the joke where they're like, Luke has 4 assists through 2 games, and they were like, "Oh my God, like he's proving why he has like he got paid the most." It was just a funny joke, but long story short, Canucks are 1-1, but last night, Saturday, depending on when you listen to this, October 11th, um, I stayed up for their home opener, and I was like half falling asleep because I was like, if he gets a point, I want to see it happen, and I wish it happened when they won, but they didn't win last night because it was against the Oilers, but he got an assist, and moral of the story is that assist gave him 410 career points in 435 career games. and that gives him the most points by defenseman in Canucks franchise history. The record was held by Alexander Edler, and he did it in 930 something games.
Which is
Um,
insane
so
of
Quinn
Quinn.
did it in half the amount of
Yeah.
time, which is literally, I don't like insane isn't even the right word. Like it's crazy. Considering that he hasn't even played like last year, he didn't play the full season, and he had a shortened season his first couple in the league. So it's wild.
Yeah.
He still has goals to get. He doesn't have as many goals, but I think he's like 40 shy of that record, so that might take him a little time. But
He does it all. Give him 2 years.
I was gonna say, so it's I just love those things because it's just like I don't know. I'm like, we already know you're really good, but now like you we can like show that you're really good and you have this whole thing. But yeah. So he only has one assist so far, but the
You
one
know who
assist that
hasn't?
counts.
You know who hasn't been making headlines yet this season? Kilmcar.
I was about to say that like Kale said also like
I'm just kidding, by the way. I just think that that
you know
argument is always so funny because I'm like, they're
my
both fantastic players, just in like
I
different
thank you. I literally
ways.
all the time like I actually love I'm sitting in the corner, I'm like I actually love watching both of them play and I think they both deserve Norrises and I think
Yes.
like we're
Like
really
if we
lucky to
could
watch
cut,
both of them play for the amount of time and play against each other and like have that. But I'm like
yes,
okay.
ma'am.
Anyway,
What
yes,
would you
Kale,
even do if Quinn went to the Devils and then it was you only
could you imagine? I like I'm not a Quinn to the Devil's truther, so sorry to anybody who thinks that of me. I'm more than okay with him being in Vancouver. Um,
Yeah, that's the stance on this podcast. If it happens, it happens, but like we're
but
good with him being
I'm
in
not
Van.
rooting for that. Like I'm
Also, because I think that he deserves the C, and I think that Nico also deserves the C,
yes.
and so I don't see a world in which
That's why
I'd be
everybody's like,
happy with him going to the New Jersey and not
yes.
having a C. But if they stripped Nico of a C, I would literally
That's what I
riot.
mean. I know. And I'm like also why again, and I can't speak on this because I don't play a professional sport and I only have one sibling who also does not play a professional sport with me. But I also am like, is it really worth like giving up a captaincy that was like bestowed upon you for a very important reason and leading a team to win to go play with your brothers, which you've done? I don't say you've done your whole life, but like on this level for the potential of doing the same thing, but without that honor, you know what I mean?
I very much understand the concept of wanting to play together.
I do. But like,
I hope that they get that experience at the Olympics,
I
and
also
I hope
agree.
that that kind of like
Alleviates all of
satiates
this.
their need. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, he is now a franchise record holder.
Woo!
And I just love when like players that are my favorite do things that are really cool. So I was like, I love that. And yes, it's also an argument where again you get to kind of prove that somebody is as good because in the most basic sense, that's how you can prove they're good. That's so funny you brought up the camel car thing. Cause I'm all the time I'm like, I'm fighting for my life. I'm like over here, I'm like, I I was like, can we just split the Norris and half over here and give it to
Yeah.
both of them?
I
I'm sick
listen,
of
I think
this.
that they both have seasons like where one is better than the other, and I think that
Yes.
it also I also think it's very difficult because I think that Kale plays on a better team
Yeah.
with better players surrounding him and a more
Yeah.
consistent
Also, like,
goaltender for the last two
yeah,
years.
my also another argument is that like if this is more of like a heart trophy thing, but like if you took Kale off the abs, they'd more or less be fine ish. Like they'd be okay. If you took Quinn off the Canucks,
They wouldn't
the
exist.
Canucks are not good.
No.
So sorry to them, but like you're losing everything by taking him off. That's more of a heart trophy conversation, but
No, but it's a
that also plays
similar,
into how well of like the kind of player and what they're bringing. But yes, I
yeah.
do like Kale
But that's
came in
also
when like they
why
weren't great, but
Quinn
surrounded by
has
better
the
players.
C and Kale doesn't, and I don't think
Yes.
that Kale would ever get a C in Colorado. And that's
No.
nothing against Kale. It's just
Hot
not.
take. I think people thought for a very long time, I'm like too far into the Avs Twitter and discourse of things. For a while when they thought we weren't sure if Gabe was coming back, but Gabe still
Yeah.
obviously was wearing the C. They had A's still. At the time it was Nate, Miko, Kale. Now I don't even know if there's a third because I think it's just Kale, Nate, and Gabe because he's back. A lot of people thought instead if it was not if Gabe wasn't coming back and he was giving it up, whatever, a lot of people thought instead of it going to Nate, they would have rathered it gone to Kale or have Kale take it.
I
Um,
don't think Nate wants it. And I think
yes,
that's why it would go to Kale, not
yes,
that the overall
not like it would have
consensus would
been
be we
you.
should give it to Kale
Yeah.
first. And again, nothing against him. Like,
No,
I don't want to get attacked because I feel like the people that like
no, we're
Makar are
also
very like
yeah,
they're like Swifties in a way.
very
Um,
true, very true. It's a good comparison.
I feel like there are certain fandoms within hockey that if you say the wrong thing, they will attack you.
I fear for my life. I won't speak anything on the Leafs. Like
I
most
will.
Leafs,
Fuck
Leafs.
them. I'm kidding.
No, but like most Leafs fans I know are nice, but I'm like 90% of the time I'm like I'm saying a fact. I don't want to get beat up for the fact that you don't agree with me, but like please, like.
Yeah.
But
I
yes,
it's
this
more
falls
of
into that category.
yeah, I'm allowed to not like the Leafs because of John Tavares, so I'm gonna keep
Yeah,
that
true.
up for as long as I can. And when he's no longer on the team, then I can go back to being
Then it
like
doesn't
they
matter.
just exist to me.
Yeah,
Um,
I have no stake in them.
which is unfortunate because I like Willie and
I
I
was
like
gonna say
Wall. I
Willie's
love
the
Wall
only.
actually.
Willie is my fave to like if I had to root for a player on the team, like he's the one I'm like rooting for. And yeah,
Yeah.
Wall's good too, but the rest of them I'm like, okay.
Like they're there. They exist. I
Yeah, you're
don't
just
know.
a team. But I'm like, Willie. Like there's
Willie
two of you I can get
Styles.
behind. Yeah. Like
We should get a
anyway,
Willie and Harry collab.
I think my I don't know what I would do. I remember the day it came up the other day, someone brought it up where Harry went golfing with I think at the time Marty Natchez, who was playing for the Canes, and Sebastian Aho, which I don't know why he was in Raleigh at the time. I think he was on tour. He randomly went golfing with them, and my like brain short circuited because I was like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "What's happening here?"
I know.
So yes, if there were to be anybody, I think Willie would be a very good choice. Like
I feel like
literally,
Willie would rep pleasing unironically.
yeah, probably would. How do I get? I'm just gonna be like not that I'd ever had a chance to meet him, but I'd be like, how do I just own a like crew neck to be like, here, I got you
Just
something.
give it to
Can
him
you
when you
just wear
see
this next
him.
time you walk in for a game?
Yeah.
Side tangent. How do we make it happen? I think it'd be so good. But anyway.
And I think that's our cue to stop. So we'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Thanks for listening. Bye.